So what's good, y'all, man? I'm back with another video, right? So look, I was just thinking about something, right? You ever thought about how, like, we all know that this world fucked up. It's wicked motherfuckers running this planet and shit like that, whatever, however you want to put it. But you know, I was just thinking about paying bills and shit like that, right? And this is dude that I was watching, that I be watching, his name Papa Duck and shit like that. Like I got multiple sources that I be looking at and shit like that, you know, but I just be like, most of the shit that I be making videos about, it's like I been new, but it's like it's starting to, now it's just starting to come out. Like the more and more I be thinking, it's starting to come out and shit like that, right? But recently, you know what I'm saying, I've been making some money and I've been paying my own phone bill and shit like that, right? But recently I didn't pay my phone bill. Not like I got the money to pay my phone bill and shit like that, but this is like, it's like we've been programmed like all our whole life watching our parents and shit like that. They say, oh, the rent due or shit like that. Like we've been programmed to pay our rent. However, when it's like every 30 days, every month and shit like that, right? And I don't even go nowhere like that for me to be using my data, so I don't even have to pay my phone bill. Like motherfuckers just to pay their phone, just pay their phone bill, just to talk and text to random people that don't serve you no purpose. Like unless you connecting with motherfuckers that help you better your life, then there's no reason for you to be wasting data and shit like that. Like for real, it's just a lot of people be throwing their money to useless shit and wondering why you know, they be on a budget and shit like that. Like you spending your money on shit that you really don't need. But anyways, it's like when we in this world that we live in, it's like we gotta question everything because it's like it's always a better solution to some, right? And I'm like I even almost got caught into the trap of paying my phone bill every month, like when it's due. But then I'm starting to realize that like right now, like I'm focused on myself, so it's like I'm not really talking to nobody, so I don't really need to use data. I'm just burning data for nothing, right? All I really do on my phone is I make these videos, and I listen to video and I listen to music, you know what I'm saying, or frequencies or whatever, right? Cause I go out, you know what I'm saying. I'm either running me some errands or, I'm if I talk to somebody, I'm really talking to them in person, not really over the phone. Really, I'm not really wasting my energy through texting on the phone. Like, if my mama call me and my bro call me and shit like that, then you cool. Majority of the time now, I be in the house when they be calling and shit like that, and I be on the Wi-Fi. You know, but it's like you could put your money towards something. Like just think about it. Like we've been programmed to think a certain way, not knowing that it's always a better solution to something. And I recently and I'm just looking at the world, right? This got nothing to do with what I was just talking about. But earlier I was reading something, right? You know how it's like a lot of females becoming masculine. Like I don't know if if y'all be on the conscious tip. Like if y'all not, I'm trying to get y'all there. And hopefully if you already there, you could put me on to something. And I think like I said, if you got some knowledge that can help me out, man, make sure you comment below, man. We in this shit together, man. We trying to help everybody out. Like I'm not just, I ain't make this channel just for me to spread knowledge to y'all. Like y'all could give me knowledge too and shit like that. Like we supposed to be, you know, connecting through. But yeah, like I was saying though, like if you look at the world and shit like that, like it's just so fucked up how like female, like the whole role of the male and the female roles have been switched. Like now men starting to become feminine and females starting to become masculine. Like the shit backwards, man. Like and I was reading something and what really blew my mind is majority of the people that I believe in God and stuff like that, right? But not like how everything was betrayed to be, but majority of Christians and stuff. Like I said, I grew up in one of my previous videos. I grew up a Christian, right? Like I'm starting to read the Bible for myself, and I'm starting to notice shit that these Christians don't even notice. I asked my grandma, I asked her if the world was flat. I'm not trying to start that debate or nothing like that, but because in the Bible it says that the earth is flat. So I asked her, I'm like, shit, I'm like, granted, the earth flat. And she's like, I ain't finna go there with you, right? I ain't finna go there. Like that's like anytime when you trying to challenge the way they think, they never trying to have that talk with you, right? But if you like I said, I showed my mother too, and she was like, oh, I never thought like that meant anything to me, and I wasn't trying to like prove anybody wrong, but I'm saying how you a Christian and you believe in the Bible, right? But in the Bible say the earth flat, but then at the same time you believe that the earth is round too. Like that it don't work like that, right? So I'm like, you can't be a Christian and believe that shit too, because they go against each other, right? Like that's what I'm like. That was my whole argument, right? Just trying to see like, okay, you can't be a Christian and believe like you can't believe everything to be in the Bible true. I mean everything in the Bible to be true, and believe the shit of the world, because most of that shit don't that shit not the same. It does not relate in any type of way, shape, or form. Literally, it does not. Right? But no, me personally, I do believe that the Earth is flat. Now, and I ain't even on some whatever. But I got my I done seen a couple of things, and I ain't really too focused on science, cause bro, he be talking about something. We be ignoring the physical proof and shit like that. Like it's just I be trying to ask him multiple times. Like I always ask him, like I'm like, bro, if the Earth flat, why would they lie about it, right? I mean, if the Earth not flat, why would they lie? Like why? Like if now it's some things in there that is true. So you have to like I said, you gotta read. Like you gotta read. Like I'm still going over something, but like I don't believe the Earth is flat just because the Bible said it. Like I didn't even know. Like I'm just finding out that it said that in the Bible. Like just probably like a couple months ago. But I've been thinking the Earth is flat just because of how, like, what I've been seeing. Like I said in the previous video, like when you start to become conscious and you started, like I said, it's a saying, go to eye, those who have the eyes will see, those who have the ears will hear, stuff like that, right? Like when I look, like when I go out and when I'm running my errands and shit like that, I just look and it's like reality don't, it's not what we was brought up to believe it is. Like you could see like it looks like we in something. Like I can't put a tab on it, but it looked like we inside something. That's the only reason why I feel like, I feel like we inside a stationary plane, inside like a dome or some type of spherical object. Like we inside, but people believe that we walking on that spherical object, and the Earth is moving and whatever. You know, I would need more proof for that. But I ain't trying to make it about that, right? But like I said, it's been shit that's been thrown at us that we have to question, right? Like eating fast food, like you don't like motherfuckers don't even know what fast food really is, like, and people be quick to throw conspiracy. Like it was a video that I watched. Now this could be a conspiracy, right? You know, it was a dude, Rabbi something. I can't remember his name, but it was Rabbi something. He I think he did like an interview or he did like a something. But he was saying how they they be killing people and then they serve it at McDonald's. It's like I can't remember what he said word for word, but he was like, people go out and buy this shit. Like people don't know what they eating, right? People don't know what the fuck they eating. That's why, like, man, I know this could be like, this could be a little crazy, but the last time, my mom went to McDonald's, I would just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just fucking around, but nah, seriously though, when you be going to these fast food, like I said, I used to eat Wendy's, I used to eat Chick-fil-A. I didn't really used to. The only thing I used to eat from McDonald's was the pancakes, and I remember one day, this when I first had my spiritual awakening, right? My pops, he was like, I don't know if he knew, but like, it's like some shit, like it resonated with me different because I was spiritual at the time. So the shit, it wasn't the same. I was looking at like totally different. So one day I was sleeping. He came in my room and shit. He bought me some McDonald's. It was like a couple years ago. Like, like I had my spiritual awakening in like 2019 or something, or 2000. One of them years, and he had bought me some McDonald's. So yeah, he was like, what's up, son? I just bought you some poison. Some poison. Like he said that, like he actually said that shit. Like I don't know if he was jesting or nothing, but he actually said, I bought you some poison. But at the time, like it didn't resonate with me until after I ate it. Like I ate the shit. I'm like, did he really just say he bought me poison? Like I always wonder why every time I ate McDonald's, like the shit always went through. Like it didn't digest or nothing. Like it always went through. Like 5 minutes after I ate McDonald's, like the shit used to just. I had to go to the bathroom right after. Like I always wonder, like, what the fuck? And then on the news, they used to say they used to make their meat from slime or something. Like and I never questioned that shit. Like I'm like, what? Like I used to see that shit and I used to just keep on living. Like I ain't paying no attention to that because I think I didn't really eat no sandwiches and shit from McDonald's. I only eat the pancakes, like I just said, the hash browns and shit like that. So that wasn't really my main focus. But growing up, I used to eat Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, uh, it's another Arby's. All these fast food and the food gonna be good, but it's they put shit in these sandwiches, in these foods, in these fast food restaurants. Like it really fucks with your conscience, right? Like it really fucks with you on a deeper level. Now I ain't really trying to force people to go, vegan, organic, cause I'm not really 100% vegan. Like I ain't really, but like I do, I try to eat as much, you know, healthy shit as possible. But in this world we live in, ain't really none healthy like that. But you gotta pay attention to how you feel after you eat certain foods. Like my family really trying to get me to eat meat. Like I stopped eating that shit for a reason. Like that shit does not make you feel good. But sometimes it's everything need balance. So I might give me like a little brisket sandwich, cause them Jones be toys too. Them Jones be fire. Just be here. I ain't gonna lie to you. But nah, really though, we really gotta question everything, cause this reality ain't what we thought it was, man. But now really, I was just thinking like I ain't pay my phone bill, like, and it's like when you start to like, cause people used to live in their life according to the program that was set up for them, like, oh, go to school, go to work, do this, do that. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, and stuff like that. Man, I run my own life. Like I don't go to work every day. Like I don't even have a real job like that, right? Like all I do is get in nature, make these type videos, and I do some just to make sure I can pay my phone bill when I want to and stuff like that. To get the shit that I want. But I'm not about to slave my whole life away. Like we've been born with gifts and talents, and we need to use that. Like like I said, you get in nature, you gonna connect with your divine self, and you gonna know what you wanna do. Like I tell my sister all the time, like she don't know what she wanna do, so I'm like, sure, you might as well get in it. Like come, I get you in nature. Like nature is somewhere that I really would. I do encourage people to get in nature, because it'll align you up with the shit that you wanna do. And we also gotta understand something too. Words, 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 words. Words are very important. They're very powerful. The tongue is mightier than the sword. So if it's something that you really want to do, make sure you speak it like in present tense. Anytime I want to do something, I always speak it in present tense. Like sometimes I gotta catch myself because I'll be like, I want this and I want that, right? But I have to like if it's anything like I want to accomplish something, I have to speak it in present tense like I'm doing it, like I am doing this. I am, and watch how everything like it is shift to what you speaking. Like I made a video about that too, but you know, I just wanted to make a quick video, man, just to vent right quick, cause I was just thinking about that for like the past couple of days, man. Just just how we've been programmed to just like it really bothers me like how my mama like she just so addicted to work and like take it like go on a vacation or something. Like you don't have to work like you work 5 days. Boom. You get 2 days off, then you work another 5 days. And you only get like they give you your days off, like you don't choose your own days off. And they're really okay with that. Like that shit don't like and it's hard trying to explain like people think slavery ended, so you can't convince them that they're a slave if they think that slavery is, like I said, I made a video like a while ago that jobs is slavery. Like modern day jobs, like 9 to 5 jobs are slavery in plain sight. But you just don't look at it that way because you getting paid for your work. But back then you was not getting paid shit for your work, so you're not gonna consider that slavery. But trust me, if you think about the shit that you're doing, you're not really getting paid what you really should be getting paid. That's why it's considered slavery, you know. But like I said, you gotta look up what these words they derive from the etymology, you know, the meaning of these words, because half of these words don't mean what we think they mean. So we could be subconsciously speaking shit on ourselves that we don't know because we think that this word mean this, but it really don't mean that. That's why doing that etymology, I'm gonna do a whole separate video about etymology because I'm getting into that. I've been in that for like a couple of weeks. Anytime I learn a word, I go straight to the meaning, then I do the etymology roots. Like I said, Christmas. Oh, that's another thing too. I it's some more shit that I found out about Christmas too. But I don't know if I should speak on that now. I'll probably speak on it next year. You know, if people motherfuckers still celebrating that shit. But you know, anyways, I'm about to cut this video short, man. Make sure y'all stay up, man. Make sure y'all be blessed, man. Take care of yourselves, man. Continue to do some more research, man. And I'm out though.